It seems tranquil enough, but these waters form part of the most dangerous migration route in the world. The shoreline of southern Italy, the objective of so many who put to sea. This sailboat, a recreational vessel with a single mast, didn't make it. It was packed with 74 migrants, people from Iraq, Iran, and Syria, who boarded the craft in Turkey. 8 days passed before another vessel offered them assistance. Red Cross officials in southern Italy said 11 survived, and it's clear they suffered greatly at sea.
All 11 migrants who arrived here have multiple fractures, severe dehydration, severe bruises. From what they say, they were in shock, with clear signs of burns. I have no words for those who didn't reach the port.
The survivors include a pregnant woman and a child, now orphaned. And the details of their ordeal are both extraordinary and absolutely typical. We've made contact with one of the survivors, a young Kurdish woman from Iraq who's currently being looked after in one of the local hospitals. And she has told us that she and the other passengers on that boat were duped, they were lied to from the very beginning.
The smugglers told us not to bring any food because it had everything. After that, we ran out and shared what we had. Nothing was left on the boat, no water, no food, nothing.
The captain tried to open a box of provisions, she says, but there was an explosion and the boat capsized. The migrants then spent 4 days in the water.
We stayed on the water for 4 days and no one came to help us. 2 to 3 boats passed by and they got very close. We shouted a lot for help, but they ignored us and passed by.
The EU has changed the way it runs and patrols its borders. New policies are tougher, harsher. Politicians say the number of migrants must come down, and here the local mayor agrees.
As for the numbers, there's been a massive increase in the last few years, from 600 to 8,000 saved last year.
Mayor Zito says they welcome everyone who comes to Roccella Ionica. It's part of their tradition. But that welcome is wearing thin in much of Europe. The political imperative is to keep migrants out. But the consequences of that may prove deadly. John Sparks, Sky News in southern Italy.